Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Kronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
I've never felt power so potent before. It feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
Didn't come all this way just to lose now.
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
Bow before me!
Rising you apart!
Here I come!
Bloody
Dragon form!
Here!
Swallow blade! Try harder! Not a chance! No escape! We're finished!
Winds of heaven! First born by the sleep now! Finish without a trail! Explosion!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Steel force!
Awaken and reach!
Each turn!
Masterful dash!
I never fit!
Before me!
A wailing banshee of light! Use a healing art! First aid! Divine
Down on the
freeze!
ground!
A whirling struggle!
Demon blast!
Winds of heaven!
No further!
Freeze laser!
Fly!
Magic is
Dragon form!
Searing flame!
Dragon form!
I'm out of ammo!
Let us get to the fray!
Lightning!
On your
Downfall! Steel force!
Pressure! Rending you apart!
Here I come!
Dominate the dark!
Shattering!
Negative!
Attack us!
Holy land! Lunar
Bow
corruption!
before me!
Here I come! Eat dirt!
Don't let it go to your head!
Swallow blade!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Far enough! Burning strike!
I can crush you!
No fire!
No further!
Heaven and earth! Burning strike! A wailing banshee of lightning!
I owe you one.
Lightning!
Strike!
We downfall!
Dragon stop!
Get on in there with the others!
My turn! This isn't looking good.
Let's go!
I have no limits! Swallow blade! It's go time!
By the power of force!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Let me show you what my art can do! Rise and shine! My astral energy! Resurrection! Sparkly stars of light!
Eat dirt! Fly!
By the power of water!
Infernal sword! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
You're mine!
Rain down and shine!
Prepare to be judged!
The enemy is going all
Coward
out!
before me!
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes!
Freeze
We're ready to go!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erased!
No way!
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Try this!
Reload!
Infernal turret!
I'm all stuffed
Dragon
up!
Swarm! City of
You bore me.
Annihilation!
Prepare to be judged. Enough. Worthless. How about this? Flee. Be gone.
It's in your hands now.
Raging
What just happened?
Is this another of his powers? Goodbye, savior! That'll bring you down. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. The water's I'll bring you back from death. Sleep now. I'll bring you back from death. Resuscitation!
We're finished.
I can handle it. Up and at
Not done yet! Regeneration!
You
Regenerate!
Lightning! Still fall!
Prepare to be judged. Enough.
Stay away from my friend!
Know your place. Flee. Flee. Be gone.
You get the death.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Now or never! My harder! My turn!
Come forth and
This
heal
should
its
do it!
security!
Slash! Swallow
Take
blade!
this.
Down we go!
I won't give up!
Not done yet!
Illuminate blah 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 magic! Holy land!
Allow me to help imbue this vanquished soul with life.
A wailing dance sweet now!
Benediction light.
No trouble!
Now!
Here I go!
Now you see what I can do.
Raging storm! Power healing! It's
Here I come!
showtime!
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity.
Razor cyclone!
Rotating
Gremlin!
Prepare to be judged. Enough. No, can't move.
Don't leave me!
Flee. Be gone.
Gemini Aqua!
Of regeneration.
Annihilation!
Regenerate.
Reload!
Imbue this vanquished soul
Get
with
on it
life.
there with
Resuscitation.
Lunar
Arts are being interrupted.
Gemini Aqua!
Not done yet!
This.
By the power of the
Through.
trees!
Here, swallow blade.
Dance in the wind!
Citizens, take this.
The water
You
of
can't get out of this.
Burning! Bronze and red! Mortal goblin! Where are you going? Tidal wave! Magic is out! In here!
Take this.
Lunar
Now
corruption!
you see what I can do.
Another incantation ruined.
Rain down!
Dragon Swarm. Prepare to be judged. Cower before me.
Dragon Swarm!
Force of regeneration.
Double Demon Fang!
Magic is
Regenerate.
I owe you one!
Lunar corruption to handle!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion.
Far beyond the darkest sky!
Forgive me.
Here's the Lunar! First raging cascade! I'll bring you back
Swallow
from
blade!
death.
You bore me.
A whirling return! Far enough!
You're mine!
First force!
Prepare to be judged. Enough.
Don't give up!
How about this? Cut through.
My pride was my
A new lease on
Force
life!
of regeneration.
I won't give up!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life. Reset. Be gone.
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Too much to handle?
Force of
Chain
regeneration.
between heaven and earth!
Let us take the prey.
Lightning orb!
Be gone.
Top field!
soil.
Thunder field!
wreak havoc.
The waters of the
blade.
Dance in mortal droplet!
Elusive deity. Flee.
This one's all mine!
You
You picked the wrong fight!
Down on the ground! Here you are!
Try this! Infernal
Do
Torrent! Long!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Kronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the Gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
I guess... Well... Whew.
Right.
Huh?
Yes!
I don't know what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've gotta be a little crazy to do research inside a Zeugel's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Kronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Shionne was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Whew!
It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dana on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dana to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True! I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Alphen. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara! It's so big!
You're talking about my shield, right? We should be able to cook here. Hey, Shionne. Got any requests for supper tonight?
Me?
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
We've reached our destination.